A total of 6.3 million Somalis were acutely food insecure through December 2019, up from 4.6 million in late 2018 due to erratic rains leading to drought phenomenon. It's a grim reality. Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. My name is Arif. My friend and I are going to share some info on genetically modified crops to cater food security issue of drought in South Africa. What is food security? Frankly speaking, it is a measure of availability of food and individuals' ability to access to it. Is it interrelated to drought? Absolutely. Drought can be defined as a prolonged period of abnormally low rainfall leading to a shortage of water. Hence, drought and food security are always symbiotically coupled as a concern where some parts in the world suffer from food scarcity due to drought, where their agricultural sources are most harshly affected. So, how to cope with this matter? GMO? Are there any laws regarding this matter? I'll pass to the next presenter.
Hello, I'm Melissa. Looking through this slide, these are the factors that causes food insecurity, which are climate change and increase in population. The first point is climate change has causes extreme changes in weather conditions. The variability in rainfall patterns causes water shortage or flooding, and the rising temperature reduces crop yield in the tropical areas. The ways to overcome this problem is by improving the water irrigation system, which efficiently distribute water to crops that would improve the soil health. And next is to apply the adaptation methods on crop growing season using basic agronomic techniques. The second factor leading to food insecurity is the increase in population growth. As the population growth keeps increasing, the current production level of food is not enough to provide for the people. To overcome this matter, we should improve the food systems, which involves growers or farmers, food processors, retailers, and consumers. Other than that, food aid reallocation should be done so that food can be distributed to those in needs.
Hi, I'm Sahira. Next, I will move to how this genetic modified crop is produced. Firstly, plasmid is being removed from bacterium and DNA is tied by restriction enzyme. Secondly, foreign DNA or DNA of interest is inserted into the plasmid and placed again into the bacterium. Then, this bacterium is inserted into the plant cell chromosome before these plant cells are cultured. Lastly, transgenic plant with specific gene of interest is generated. There are several mechanisms of the drought resistance crop. One of it is leaf traits, where leaf rolling, stomatal density, and stomatal aperture is being controlled. Besides, is root traits, so that the water uptake and penetration, root thickness, length, and volume can be manipulated. Other than that, is the gene which is involved in regulatory, which can manipulate stress signal and expression of abscisic acid or ABA.
Hi, I am Amira. Food security and nutrition was first discussed in the UN Conference of Food and Agriculture in 1943. Afterwards, FAO was established, followed by World Food Programme in 1961. After that, the first World Food Conference was held in 1974. Fast forward to 2015, with the introduction of Sustainable Development Goals, food security and nutrition was placed under the goals of zero hunger and responsible consumption and production. Cartagena Protocol on Biosafety is the international guideline on law and policy making on GM crops. In South Africa, two legislation was used, which are GMO Act 1987 and GMO regulation to cater all GMO-related activities in that country.
To conclude, GMO has been proven to be significant by research and laws in encountering drought that has led to food insecurity for better sustainable development in the future. From Islamic point of view, GMO may be regarded as serving the greater good for the public interest, masalihul mursalah, and has been agreed upon the modern jurisdiction as it is permissible to be practiced provided true purposes and ground rules. Thank you.